Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace.
How the heck are you? Today I'm very excited about what is in these 3 boxes. Normally on this channel, I feature things from like big brands like Insta360's Ace Pro or like the new Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses. But one of my favorite things to highlight on this channel are things that just people have created, like small businesses have made things and then sent them to me. It's my very favorite thing. If you have a thing, if you make a thing, send it to me. There's an address in the description. Send it to me. I want to see your thing. I want to see the thing you're making. Things that have been sent to me. This one in particular, I'm very excited to try out. Haven't tried out any of them. Haven't even opened this box, but it's from someone that I know, Jonathan Lin. Jonathan Lin is the one that made the GoPro battery. Hang on. Jonathan made this thing. His company on Etsy is City Side Gig. Look up City Side Gig, but very clever. He made it so that if you take a GoPro dual charger, you put this in there like that, plug it in, and now you can charge your GoPro batteries while they're in your backpack, and they can't shake loose. They can't come out and then not be charging while they're in your backpack. He wrote me a nice letter. He says, I was watching your ultimate GoPro DJI Insta360 video, and I noticed that the 3 battery charger for the Insta360 looks fairly similar to the GoPro one, which I have. He's talking about this guy from Insta360, very similar to the GoPro version. And I designed them to slide in easy and have a friction locking only in the last 10 millimeters of trap. So he made, oh, that's great, Jonathan. Look at what he sent me. Insta360, it's the same idea here, holding it in place. So now I can take the Insta360 triple charger, I can slide it in. Oh, he's right. It slides in very easy. Oh, dude, Jonathan, that is so clever to have it it slides in very smooth, like this whole first part, very, very smooth. And then just that last little push is what friction locks it in place. Dude, I don't think I need 4 of them though. Should I do a giveaway and give away some of Jonathan's sweet 3D printed products? Jonathan is very good at 3D printing. I am not. I've tried it a couple more times since I made the video on the Anker M5, and I'm not great at it. Okay, package number 2. This is from shamrock315.com. And I pulled one of these out earlier. I figured out real quick what this was for, but the other ones I haven't quite figured out yet. I haven't also not read his letter. Let me pause right there to thank the sponsor of today's video, Squarespace. Because if you are a small business creator making things or creating things for the internet, whatever it might be, any small business you have, Squarespace can help. I've been using Squarespace for over 10 years for my photography business, and they're just simple. That's the best way that I can ever describe Squarespace. When people say what website platform do you use? I just go, Squarespace, duh. It's easy to set up, it's easy to maintain. They take care of all that web stuff that I don't really understand, and I just get to design a beautiful website using their professional templates, and it just works. And I designed it 10 years ago and it was easy. Now it's even easier with their Fluid Engine design system, which just makes it super customizable. You take one of their super professional templates, you go in there, you start customizing it with your stuff, and you're like, oh, it's kind of limitless in what I can do with this whole web building platform. So whether you're someone like my neighbor who runs a physical therapy company and they do all their bookings through their Squarespace website, you're my wife who's in a band and she does all her tour dates and everything through Squarespace, or you're a photographer or videographer like me and you need a place where clients can go and say, hey, is this guy any good? Your work might not be, but your website will be with Squarespace. Choose the first thing in the description and go to Squarespace for a totally free trial. Go into Squarespace and download one of the professional templates, start customizing it, get your whole thing built out all during the free trial. When you are ready to go live though, use code David Manning and you save 10%. So super dope website, and it doesn't break the bank. Okay, back to these things that these guys made. They're so rad. Shamrock Wood 315. Okay, this makes sense. So Brian from Shamrockwood 315, he made this one right here. This is the one I looked at, the orange one. And the idea with this thing is that if you have one of the normal GoPro thumb screws, which I've told you guys I am not a fan of, because they get locked up so easy. If you have it cranked on, you've gone snowboarding, you've gone in water, something like that, man, trying to get that out of there is sometimes almost impossible. So this is like a wrench that you could just keep in your bag. You pull this thing out anytime that you want to unscrew your GoPro. Look at that, it slides on perfectly, and now you have like this giant thing to grab a hold of, and you could really torque the heck out of that thumb screw. That is super clever, Brian. But there's also more in here. Okay, so this is also a GP-Nub. There's drill bits in there, or there's a Phillips head and a flathead in there. And then, okay. So on the normal GP-Nub, if you look in there, it's just flat, there's nothing in there. And then if you look in this one, there's like a bit tool, female receptacle. Is that, what do you say about that? See, on this one, it's just flat. And then on this guy, there's like a little spot for a drill bit. Now, how do you get the drill bit? Like there's 2 drill bits in there. How do I get them out of there? I need to like pokey bit it to get it out. All right, this is called the Nub Hex 3. And on the Nub Hex 3, this looks like it's not, okay, this is just designed for bits. So the main bit goes in there, and then I've got 2 other spots for bits. So I could top that out, I could push. See, now when there's 3, I bet that there was a 3rd bit that's supposed to live in this one. Because if you had 3 bits, then you'd always have like that 3rd one to pull out and push through. But if you don't have that bit, then those 2 are just stuck there forever. But this would be actually really good to have in a camera bag. It's like a multi-bit driver, but that is it's teeny tiny. Okay, good job, Brian. That is awesome. Jonathan, Brian, you guys are very good at 3D printing things. This one though is not 3D printed. This one's made out of metal. And in theory, this will actually solve one of the big, this will solve one of the big issues that I have with GoPro and their MediaMod. Hang on. To mount this in this position, I now reach through the hole in the MediaMod and the feet come out. But the problem with that, I explained this in an entire video about this setup, is that now if I mount it to, let's mount it. Now the battery's dead. I have to take out the battery. I can't just open the door and pull out the GoPro because the GoPro is mounted through the MediaMod, so it's stuck on there. So in order to change the battery, I first have to unmount the GoPro so that the GoPro can slide out. I can change the battery, and then I gotta put it back in and I have to remount the GoPro. It's one of the dumbest things that I've seen in a long time. And this guy is supposedly fixing that with this piece here. And Little Enterprises is who sent this. I think he sent a Dunkin' Donuts gift card also. Rob Little, did you send me a coffee? That's pretty nice of you. Go to little-enterprises.com to see this product. But I am being paid for this endorsement. I thought it was just gonna make sense. I was like, I saw that he wanted me to watch a video and I was like, I bet I could do it without watching the video. Oh, wow, that is slick. Oh, this is like CNC'd aluminum. That is like super well made, super well done. I feel like I could just do this without looking up any video. I think that you just undo these screws. I gotta say, Rob, I don't even think I need to watch your video for this. This seems very straightforward. Well, if that's on there, how do I open the door? So that is mounted perfectly on there and very secure, but now I can't get the door open. What did I do? What did I do wrong? All right, I'll watch your video. Oh, I think I put it on backwards maybe? Okay, in his video, it looks like I put it on backwards. Flip this way. Oh yeah. Rob Little, dude, this is so dang clever. So that is fully mounted in there, CNC aluminum mount. But when I need to get the battery out because my battery's dead, and because the GoPro's feet aren't being used for the mount system, did I do it too tight? I think I did it too tight. I did it too tight. I can pull my GoPro out. I think I need to loosen those screws a little bit. This is great. Rob Little, great job with your CNC machine, dude. Well done, Rob Little. Brian for the GP-Nubs. And Jonathan, dude, coming through again with the Insta360 X3 battery charger, holding it in place. You guys are great. Thank you guys for sending me things. Again, head to shamrockwood315.com to pick up some GP-Nubs. Those are very sweet. Head to Little-Enterprises to pick up Rob's MediaMod Fix. That is CNC machined aluminium. And then I think Jonathan's just on Etsy. go on Etsy and look up City Side Gig, and you can pick up an X3 battery holder in placer retainer. Battery charger retainer. What do you call these, Jonathan? If you have anything, like you're a maker, you're a small business creator, and you're making things that help either action sports or like photographers, videographers do something, send them to the address in the description. It's P.O. Box. Send me your thing, and if it's cool, if it's like as cool as these guys are, I will feature it on here, because this is, yeah, I mean, like the big companies, I love their stuff, but I love seeing people come up with clever solutions to problems that we all face. Go to the links in the description, support these guys, and any other questions that you have on these, send them my way. I'll see you soon. Camera on, microphone, mic check, nothing in my teeth. Wow. Oh, no, I ate Pez. And my tongue is very pink.